Hiya, guys, and dolls, and everyone else. This is Nicely Johnson, and I have been asked to do the Five Towns College pre-show announcement for free, so don't expect anything more than the bare minimum. Please take this time to silence all cell phones. This performance contains the use of non-toxic water-based haze. Yeah, me too. In case of an emergency, please proceed to the nearest exit and follow the instructions of FTC faculty and security. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Okay, that good? I gotta go try to hit the late double.
Welcome to the Hot Box Review, brought to you by Whirlpool, where quality is our way of life. Now, live from the morning line, the track is firm and the turf is hot.
I got the horse right here, his name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do.
I'm picking Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy's got him figured at 529. Has chance, has chance. This guy says the horse has chance.
The Paul Revere I'll bite, I hear his foot's all right. Of course it all depends if it rained last night. Likes mud, likes mud.
Looks fine, but says the Jackie's brother's a friend of mine.
And needs a race, likes a beatbox noise. It likes the great grandfather likes mud. I'll tell you, Paul Revere, now this is no bum steer. It's from a handicapper that's real sincere.
I go for Valentine, the morning work looks fine, but says the Jackie's brother's a friend of mine. Needs a race,
can buy a half according to his
says the horse needs a race.
Avatar.
Valentine,
Paul Revere, I got the horse right here.
Now for Miss Sarah Brown and her mission band.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Put down the bottle and we'll say no more. Follow, follow the fold.
Take another swallow.
Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Tear up your poker deck and play no more. Follow, follow the fold to the meadows where the sun shines out of the darkness and the
Sin and shame and what you all know.
follow the fold and stray no more,
Stray no more.
stray no more, stray no more. If you're a sinner, you stray no more. Follow, follow the
Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us, amen? That is why I am standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Pause and think before it's too late. You are in great danger. And I'm not speaking of the prison and the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it's too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to come and seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Come here and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, yo sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put into flight for Soul Mission, located at 409 West 49th Street, open all day and all night, with a special prayer meeting this Thursday. Amen? Amen! Come on now.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a refined doll like her is mixed up with the mission dodge.
she is a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
It is too bad that such a doll wastes all her time being good. How could she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Hey, the horse, how are you? You know nicely, Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, doesn't even have a place for this crap game yet?
Well, we don't know yet.
The heat is on.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks?
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Wow, you see, everybody is looking for action. I just wish Nathan would find a, well, you know.
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan?
Mr. Southstreet, it's Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
Oh, a pleasure, yes.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
And which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who's been running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I am telling this to you because I know you two bums worked for Detroit, rustling up customers for his game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can tell him for me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, nobody's gonna give him a spot because they all know that Brannigan is breathing down their necks!
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't...
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit!
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I do hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigan.
Detroit, I was just talking to your colleagues about your game. I imagine you are having trouble finding a spot.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know, on account of you now have to live on your own salary.
Well, did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the game?
Did I find a place? Did I find a place? Yes, I found a place. We will hold the crap game tomorrow night in the Radio City Music Hall.
And how are you gonna fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places, the back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Nathan, you said there once might be a chance of the Biltmore Garage.
I was over to the Biltmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. Says he might take the risk and let me use the place. They'll give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't take my marker.
Oh, well, your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says I owe you $1,000 signed Nathan Detroit. No. A marker is like a pledge on which a guy can't welch on it. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker's as good as gold, only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible. Me without a livelihood. Well, I've been running this crap game since I was a juvenile delinquent.
But Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke.
Oh.
I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what today is? It is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged 14 years.
Next up, the crapshooters in a number of Allegiance.
Come on, Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town is up to here with high players, and the Greeks in town.
Brandy bottle beats!
Gray and slim.
Oh, I know. I can make a fortune. But where can I have a game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they now got a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's the stock room behind McCloskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And if things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got. Why is it reliable Nathan Detroit?
If you're looking for action, you'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of letters for the fellow who can get us there.
We only had a lousy old grand, we would be a millionaire.
Good old reliable Started by Nathan, where there are no neighbors who squawk. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game?
Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. All right, fellas, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My fellas will tell you where it is.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
What are we gonna do?
Nathan, you know who else is looking for action?
Huh?
Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. Now there's the highest player of them all.
But the higher the degree.
But higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach, and another time he was sick, wouldn't take penicillin on account that he bet 3 C's that his fever would go above 104.
Did it?
Did it? He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky!
Maybe you can borrow the 1,000 from Sky.
Not with Sky. That type of money, it ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him $1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I am perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can figure out a bet on which there was no chance of me losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar would a fly sit on, and how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake? Do me a favor. Run over to Mindy's restaurant and ask how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
Oh, how much cheesecake? How much strudel? What do you want to know?
Yeah, look, just find out and fast. Look, here comes Adelaide. She hears I ran the crap game. She will never set foot on me again.
Okay, you go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye with a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide! We gotta get back to the hot box.
You're still rehearsing.
Yeah, that slave driver, Charlie, he's been working us all day. And so finally I says, look, Charlie, I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says, you don't wanna get something to eat. You just wanna go meet up with that cheap bum, Nathan Detroit.
And what did you say to him?
I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want.
Ew, well, don't upset yourself. Look, how's your cold?
Oh, it's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly, honey. That is so sweet. Look, Adelaide, about your present. I was gonna get you a diamond wristwatch with 2 rubies on the side and a gold band.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
Oh, don't you worry, I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you don't get me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't you worry, honey. One of these days, I'll be in the money, and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, I can do without anything so long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game. What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake. That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey.
Hey, any luck yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that about?
You know his wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, honey, I'm expecting a fella, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, look, why don't you run Adelaide here over to the drugstore? You see, hon, it's across the street. You've got a cold, and there were a lot of open manholes around.
Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye. Come on.
Hey, Sky Masterson.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
Oh, good to see you, Sky. You look great.
I feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place, beautiful scenery, helpful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna be in town long.
No, I'm flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, sir, a lot of action down there. Say, you wanna come with me?
Nah, I got things to do. Meanwhile, how about hopping over to Mindy's for a slice of cheesecake or something?
I think I'll go get the late results.
But you will admit that Mindy's has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I am quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? And yet there are some that prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which would you say you sold the more of, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I haven't given it much thought, but if everybody's like I am, I'd say she sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much? For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Well, you know, for old time's sake, I figured I'd give you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday, Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Now, Nathan, I do not claim that you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
You don't think that?
However, if you're really looking for some action, I'll bet you that same 1,000 that you don't know the color of the socks you have on.
Oh, please.
Well?
No bet. Blue? What a crazy color.
Nathan, we did take Adelaide to the drugstore.
Yeah, don't bother me.
She was telling us about
Hiya, Sky.
how's it with you guys?
Not bad.
Nicely, nicely. We took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says for you to be sure to pick her up after the show at the Hot Box, and don't be late.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. Oh, that's husband talk if I've ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the type of girl that is, well, most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And the guy without a doll, I mean, if a guy does not have a doll, who will be around to holler at him?
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I'm just saying. Guys should keep them around when he wants them, and they are easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figure and wait for age. All dolls are the same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how come you ain't got a doll? How come you going to Havana tomorrow all alone without one?
I like to travel light. But if I did wish to take a doll to Havana with me, there is a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll. You name her.
Any doll, and I name her. Are you willing to bet on that? Any doll I name her, you take her to Havana with you tomorrow.
You got to bet.
I name her.
Her.
Tear up your poker deck and play no more. Follow, follow the fold. Someday I'm gonna take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every day.
The
Sorry.
mission.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do, Sarah.
How do you do?
My name is Abernathy. Horrified Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
So what's wrong?
What's the trouble?
Well, my heart, it's heavy with sin.
Oh, you poor man.
Oh, I've wasted my life in gambling and evil betting. But I've suddenly realized the terrible, terrible things that betting can lead to.
Agatha, forget the door, get the coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around trying to get up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Oh, gladly. I never would have become a gambler in the first place had I not fallen in with evil companions who were always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad you found us. Oh, we are out here every day trying to reach more sinners like you.
Well, the Bible does say, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. Oh, you go right on talking to Sister Sarah and you'll be all right. So glad you found us. Oh.
You know, if you're having trouble finding sinners during the day, maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
Well, as a former sinner, I happen to know that the best place to reach sinners is between the hours of midnight and dawn. Might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
Very good suggestion indeed, Brother Masterson. Coffee is so good, I cannot believe it's not a sin. Agatha, get me another pot.
Oh my goodness.
That's a fine old gentleman. I suppose he sort of looks after you?
We look after each other.
Right. And if one of you were to go someplace, the other would go along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 of our pamphlets I'd like you to read. They'll give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting this Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you'll not think I'm getting out of line here, but, well, I think it's just wonderful to see such a nice, doll, lovely lady like you sacrificing herself for the sake of others. You know, staying here in this place. You ever go someplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
Well, that's a little far, but
Oh.
there are lots of wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will need a lot of personal help from you.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just
Lord.
blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That sign, that's not Proverbs, that's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
No peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
You know, there are 2 things that have been in every hotel room in the country. It's Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information often comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying is a sin.
Oh?
Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5, the others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Well, let's be honest, Sarge, this mission is laying a goose egg. You know, why don't you let me help you? I bet that I could...
I do not bet.
Well, how about a proposition? When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 10 genuine sinners. I'll also guarantee that they will sit and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry.
Oh.
Here,
What's this?
Sky Masterson's market for 10 sinners. You don't think it's any good? Ask anyone in town. I owe you 10 sinners. Pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
Well, it'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
And where's that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
Havana?
Where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Why not? Plane takes us there 5 hours.
Please. Thank you very much. Please clear the stage. Thank you very much for your patience. Cameron Ashaya, you can re-enter the stage. We will pick up with El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
Havana?
Where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Why not? Plane takes us there in 5 hours, back the same night, and the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you did not do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she's still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Yo, why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. I am relieved to know that it's just me personally and not all guys in general. It's nice to know that somewhere out in the world there's a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. Wonder what that guy will be like.
Well, he will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Oh, don't worry. I'll know.
Now for a love duet between perfect strangers.
For I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the homey aroma of his pipe.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Well, yes. And I shall meet him when the time is right.
You've got this guy all figured out, don't you?
I have.
Including what he smokes. All figured out?
All figured out. I'll know when my love comes along. I won't take a chance what I need. Not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pairs of pants.
I'll know by the calm, steady voice, those feet on the ground. I'll know as I run to his arms that at last I've come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong. For I'll know when my love comes along.
Oh, no, you're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to know how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I'll leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. And I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare. And I'll know long before I can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know, and I won't ever ask, am I right, am I wise, am I smart? And I'll stop, and I'll stare at that face in the throng, for I'll know when my love comes.
I'll know when my love
comes along.
Now, a word from our sponsor, Whirlpool. Whirlpool washers, they can handle anything.
Even my delicates.
Now, back to the program.
I'll drop in again later, in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
take a chance. My love will be just what I need. Not some fly-by-night Broadway romance. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong. For I'll know when my love comes along.
Hello, is this the Biltmore Garage? Let me speak to Joey Biltmore.
Who's this?
Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Look, Joey, I'm calling about the,
The what?
the crap game.
The what?
The crap game?
Hold on, I got a customer.
Hurry it up, will ya?
That'll be $8. So, what did you say you wanted, Nathan?
The crap game.
Don't say that too loud. The cops might be listening.
I'm sorry, Joey. The dice game. Look, can we use your place tomorrow night?
Not if I get $1,000.
I'll have it tomorrow.
Then call me tomorrow.
Look, Joey, you're gonna take with that type of attitude, we'll have the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Look, Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masks.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet him he cannot take a doll to Havana with him tomorrow.
Why couldn't he?
She ain't the type of doll that goes to Havana.
I wouldn't be so sure. It's not a horse, it's a doll.
But Joey.
Nathan, there will be no crap game here unless I get my dough in advance.
But Joey, you've known me for a long time.
And that's why I want it in advance.
Well, can't talk anymore. Gotta pick up Adelaide from the hot box. Look, Joey, just one thing. Can I at least tell the fellas we're gonna have it at your place tomorrow?
Not till I get my dough.
I'll have it tomorrow. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
And now, for the grand finale of the Round the World Review, we take you down on the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide, in the Hot Box Farmerettes.
I sleep about you. About you. About you. I'm sleeping. Having trouble sleeping. 'Cause I love you. Special in the pack. You bet your pretty neck I do. Doodle-doodle-doodle. 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 I love you. A bushel and a peck. A bushel and a peck. Oh, it beats me all the heck. Beats me all the heck. How will ever tend the farm? Ever tend the farm when I want to keep my arm about you. About you. About you. About the chickens. About the chickens. 'Cause I love you. A bushel and a peck. You bet your pretty neck I do. Doodle-doodle-doodle. Doodle-doodle-doodle. Goodbye now. Doodle-doodle-doodle. Doodle-doodle-doodle. Doodle-doodle-doodle.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, that lousy Joey Biltmore! Sorry.
I love you, a bushel and a peck. You bet your pretty neck I do.
Oh, Nathan!
Hey, Pie Face.
Oh, how are you, handsome?
I'm fine. What do you got there?
A book.
A book. You read so many books nowadays. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
It's the same. So he asked me how long I had it, and I told him a long time, and I said I thought it was on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear.
That'll do.
So he told me to read this book because he said it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is the kind of psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Would it tell you why a certain type of doll would go for a certain type of guy you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Just for instance, I mean, there are some dolls you could almost bet. wouldn't go for certain types of guys, right?
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fellow might seem, you can never be sure that some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
So, Nathan, starting next week, I'm going to be getting a raise. So, I was wondering what you might think of us finally get married?
Oh, well, we're going to at one point or another.
No, I know, but
Bless you.
I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Nathan, this is something I've never told you before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're already married.
Why would she think a thing like that?
Oh, I couldn't be engaged for 14 years now, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Then why is this such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her we were married.
You did? Huh?
Uh-huh. Then, after about 2 years,
Then what after about 2 years?
with a baby.
Ah?
What a baby!
Adelaide, one more time.
We had a baby!
You told your mother we had a baby?
I had you, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What type baby was it?
It was a boy. I named him after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
Oh, he's at boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I'd bet on it.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me. He has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan, Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
5. Your mother, she must be a glutton for punishment.
Well, anyway, Nathan, now we're finally getting married and it won't be a lie anymore.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing to a nice old broad like your mother?
But Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her soon, and what'll I tell her we did with 5 kids? Traded them out to the Phillies or something? I mean, what are we gonna do?
We could get married.
Oh, Adelaide, marriage ain't something you jump into like it was a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? What do you think I got in this box, Nathan?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. You want to see it?
It's bad luck.
So, you see, Nathan, darling, I got the veil. Now all we need is our license and our blood test.
A what?
Our blood test. It's the law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open my veins to be here.
Nathan, you're not planning to run that crap game again, are you?
Oh, Adelaide, why do you think I closed the crap game in the first place? It's because I love you, and I want us two to be the happiest married couple there is.
Yes. Anybody see an earring out? I don't think so.
You see anything over
You! I'm all dated up tomorrow with Society Max, and he breaks it on account of his dopey crap game.
Oh.
Honest, Adelaide, I pity you. Oh, there it is.
What do you mean? Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Hon, you're getting yourself upset. You and I are gonna be all right. After all, we love each other, and we're gonna get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
Honey, I promise you it's true. Now cheer up. Let me see that smile. Yes, my girl. You'll feel better tomorrow. I'll see you then.
The Hot Box After Hour presents Adelaide's Lament.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray it wherever you figure the streptococcus I like. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fish eye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency, C note, C note, C note, chronic organic syndromes, toxic hypertense, involving the eyes, the ears, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting all kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling and stalling and stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop blood grip. When they get on the train for Niagara and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop log rip, the post-nasal drip with the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really off hip. From a lack of community property and the feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad
Hey, Nicely. What are you looking at?
Sky was just following Miss Sarah, and you should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Great. Just so long you don't take her to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take this doll to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? He ought to start lining up the game.
Oh, I don't know. I suppose trying to see Adelaide again. She's, mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide. She has always taken his mind off honest work.
Oh, yes! It's a shame that Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Nathan, that is his weakness, and we should be tolerant, because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look. We got it, man. It's the title song. What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Guy who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting home by a television set who once used to be something of a rover.
That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has nicked them. And it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir! When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some girl.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John can be for Jane.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that can flatten the Taj Mahal, call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some dough.
When you see a Joe saving half of its dough, you can bet that he's banking it for some dough.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can't afford, it's a cinch that the bum is under the thumb of some little boy.
When you meet a mug lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting platinum for the raw, call it hell, call it heaven, it's a probable 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some dough. When you see a Joe and his cash is run low, you can bet they'll be making it for some dough.
When a guy wears tails with the front gleaming white, who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob takes a good steady job and he smells from Italians and Barbasol, call it dumb, call it clever, I bet you hear vines forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
Well, we finally lost him.
Oh, I think you should have paid more attention to him.
Yes, he attended every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
Oh, by the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
Oh, no, girl, I can't reach these people. I should never have volunteered for this post. Well, let's go to lunch.
Yeah.
Lunch.
Oh.
And I was gonna convert Broadway all by myself. I was gonna take these gamblers and have them just begging to come to the mission. Jesus. General Cartwright!
Good morning, Sarah. Arvide.
Good morning, General.
We didn't know you were coming to town.
I got in early this morning. I spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've been holding some extra street meetings trying to stimulate interest in the
Sarah,
mission.
there's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, well, won't you come inside, have some lunch with us?
No, I don't have the time. See, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We've decided to close this branch of the mission.
What? Oh, no!
Close the mission!
Oh, funny. Oh, my God. But General, please, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
There are so many calls on us already, so many other places where our work is really needed.
But we've made some improvements. Oh, we've even announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
A big meeting.
Yeah.
Will anybody be here? Will anybody come?
Pardon me, General. My name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
Well, how do you do?
How do I do? How do I do? General, I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe that Miss Sarah here can be a big success.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I am not so certain.
Well, $1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night and find out for yourself?
If I thought this mission had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 10 whole genuine sinners.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
Now, does everyone got their lays? Now remember, no one will be let into the game without they got their lays. It's like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, can I tell the guys it's at? Can I tell them that it's at the Built Mall garage?
Not yet. I gotta stall them for a little while. The money from Sky ain't showed up yet.
But it's 11 o'clock. They ain't gonna stick around much longer.
So sue me. I left nicely at the hotel to wait on the money from Sky. It'll be there. What? Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
I had to get some groceries. I felt a little faint.
Get back to that hotel and wait on the money from Sky, and don't come back here without it. I don't care if you're starved to death, okay?
Okay, Nathan.
Where's the game, Detroit?
Hey, Harry the Horse, how are you? How's everything in Brooklyn?
Nathan, if you do not have a crap game tonight for us, tell us. We'll seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Calm down, Harry.
I hope so, Detroit. You will not spoil our evening, inasmuch I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest. I think you all have heard of him. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you from Chicago, Big Julie!
How are you, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city. And as what you know, the heat is on, but just be patient. You'll have some action.
So what do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around or shall we blow?
I came here to shoot crap, so let's shoot crap.
Sure.
Nathan, if there is no crap game tonight, I am sure my fellow Big Julie here will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased, as you could tell from past citizens who at one time or another displeased him. Although, I will have to admit, it is very hard to find such citizens in view of the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Harry, you don't think I'd be as rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do you? Big Julie, let me tell you something. When Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on it that it'll go through and it'll be a great...
Well. What an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Angie the Ox.
How you doing?
Rusty Charlie.
Hi, how are you?
Liver Lips Louie. Oh, Society Max! Looking good. Hey, Harry the Horse. All the way from Brooklyn. And, excuse me, I'm terrible with names, but, your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
Oh, and, what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Oh, well, don't ever help my mother cross the street. Lovely. What's the occasion?
You know what? We were just about
What are you
to...
gonna do?
we were gonna party! Hey, it's a party!
Party? Well, what kind of party?
I'll see you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
What?
What?
Which nobody can deny.
Nathan, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
Well, it was a surprise.
But when I saw you standing here with all these fine gentlemen, I could have never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was a
Bachelor dinner! Yeah, bachelor dinner!
Just think, after 14 years, I'll finally be Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time silently does fly.
It sure does.
Tell me, Nathan. When is the big day?
When will it be, Nathan?
Well...
Nathan, these fine gentlemen have been nice enough to give you a bachelor dinner. You might as well tell them the date.
Well, we need time for a license and a blood test, right? That takes time,
Oh, gee, Nathan, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could get married tomorrow night, right after the show with the hot box?
Adelaide, we need time for a license.
Well, you could elope.
What?
Elope. Drive on down to Maryland. What's the name of that town? Do you know?
Oh, Pimlico.
Pimlico.
No, not Pimlico. Elkton, Nathan.
Oh, it was a good try.
Yes.
You had it.
They'll marry you right there, won't even ask for a blood test.
Yeah, ain't that unhealthy?
That's a great idea, Nathan. Elope, I'll even lend you my getaway car.
My Buick.
What the hell?
My dearest, congratulations to Nathan. And I just hope that there is nothing in heredity.
Oh, I got so much to get done before we elope. You'll be at the hot box tomorrow night.
I'll have a table reserved and I'll be all dressed up in whatever you elope in.
Oh, I'm so happy. I ought to wire my mother. Oh, but what will I wire her?
Send the telegram and date it back.
Oh, I'd better just wait until we have 5 kids. It won't take us long. I'm getting married! I'm getting married!
She's excited.
Nathan, you are a very lucky fellow. A most beautiful doll indeed.
Thank you.
Do you agree, Big Julie?
Tell me, Nathan, how long you know the doll?
14 years.
Well, let's shoot crap.
Oh my God. Nathan, you better find a place.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't showed up yet.
Well, maybe it won't come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
Betty, he couldn't have taken us. Now, she couldn't have gone.
Welcome to a place where the music never stops. The drinks are spicy hot, and the dancers even hotter.
How about a drink?
A milkshake, please.
Dulce de leche.
These are delicious. What'd you call them?
Dulce de leche.
Dulce de leche. What's in it? Besides milk.
Oh, sugar. And a kind of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
Hey. Are you all right?
Oh my God. Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clean. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. But if I were a lamp, I'd light. And if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were gay, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my spring. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ask me how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning.
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from that wonderful way that you looked. But if I were a duck, I'd quack. Or if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me how do I feel? Ask me now that we're finally caressing. Oh, pal, if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, why don't we just stay here for a few days so we can see how wonderful it's really like?
I think we better hurry if we want to catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. I mean, it's no good. Do you know why I took you to Havana? I made a bet. That's why you're here in the first place. I made a bet.
Well, how else would a girl get to meet a gambler? I mean,
come
Oh,
on.
no,
I
wait,
gotta
wait,
think
wait.
what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary.
Miss Adelaide?
I'm fine. Look, the girls gave me a bachelorette party. They went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with a bachelorette party. Look.
What vulgar jewelry.
Well, that's wonderful, Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah?
Oh, glad to meet you. Oh, you know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night after the show at the Hot Box, Nathan and I.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you. Oh, I feel like a housewife already. I'm going to love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms.
Miss Sarah certainly seems happy.
Oh, well, she's in love.
I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock.
Oh, this is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
Finding out something I've known for quite a while now. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone. When the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, when the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold, that's my time of day, my time of day. And you're the only doll I ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah.
Obadiah Masterson. That's my name. You're the first person I ever told. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is why it's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
Hey! I thought you'd be asleep. Sarah? Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Morning.
We followed your suggestion. We stayed out all night. We reached a lot of sinners. Where have you been, girl?
I've been to Cuba.
You're more tired than I am. Oh.
Hey, what's this? What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
You canasta! Wait a minute! I'm out 10 G's! Harry, giddy up!
Someone must have tipped him off! I've seen a lot of things in my day, but I have never seen a crap game go full blast in a mission! Crap game.
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this. Sarah!
This would have never happened if I shouldn't have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, you were trying to help the mission.
Was I?
Will I see you again?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
You know that's not what I meant.
It's no good, Sky. You said so yourself. It's no good.
Well, why not? The hell kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
Steve, for writing that. Yes.
When I eat a York peppermint patty, I get the sensation of being at the top of a cold and wintry mountain, alone.
York peppermint patty, get the sensation.
When I eat a York peppermint patty, I get the sensation of a cool breeze billowing through my hair and across my long white dress. Oh.
York peppermint patty, get the sensation from Peter.
Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you and love. Life's sweetest reward. Let it flow. It floats back to you. An open smile on a friendly shore. It's love. It's love. Yeah, the love boat. Soon we'll be making another run. The love boat promises something for everyone. Set a course for adventure, mine on a new romance. And love won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile on a friendly shore.
At Taco Bell, make you feel your taste buds tingle. Taco Bell, why just make you a burrito or a tasty enchilada? Tostadas and tacos made up fresh at Taco Bell. Put a smile on your face. At Taco Bell, everybody loves the taste. Taco Bell, 'cause we're the fresh food place. Taco Bell.
Is gasoline rationing imminent? A report of a weather.
Just to get
was a freedom rider. She didn't care if the whole world could. Joan of Arc with the Lord to guide her. She was a sister who really could. Isadora was the first bra burner. Angel Black, she showed up. And when the country was falling apart, Betsy Ross got it all sewed up.
And then there's Maud.
Then there's Maud.
And then there's Maud.
And then there's Maud.
And then there's Maud.
And then there's Maud. That uncompromising, enterprising, anything but tranquilizing. Society tells you stay cool. The shout you would let out, hold back. You're right now, but right now, hold back. Be practical, track and hold back. You feel like you're busting inside. Your heart's in a desperate divide. Hold back, let go. Hold back, let go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mitzi Gaynor.
Society tells you, shout you would let out. Right now, but right now, be practical, check in. You feel like you're busting inside. Your heart's in a desperate divide. Let go.
Hold back,
let go.
hold back, let go. Let the world know you're alive. Let the world know you believe. Let the world know how
If you love great cheese flavor, it's time you tried the snack that's famous for it. Nacho cheese flavored Doritos brand tortilla chips. So for a snack with the great flavor of cheese, try nacho cheese Doritos. They taste as good as they crunch.
Rock, can you believe the things that are happening today?
Oh, it's pretty crazy, all right.
I mean, the way everyone dresses, the lifestyles, the new morality.
Yeah. Maybe we're getting old.
Look, Rock, if you can't say anything constructive.
Okay. I'm getting old.
That's constructive.
But you're right, B.
Yeah.
It's not the same world we grew up in.
That's for sure. For some, it's grass.
Some it's coke.
For some, it's powder.
For some it's smoke.
Everybody today is turning on. For some, it's dust. For some, it's weed.
For some it's acid. For some it's speed.
Everybody today is turning on.
Time was when if a fella felt depressed, he simply got it off his chest by calling on a preacher,
Talking to his teacher.
open up a half a buck to see a double feature.
But now it's pills, and now it's pot, and now it's poppers, and God knows what. Sniff, sweet puff, and your cares are gone. Everybody today is turning on. The simple life it must have been, when smoke was Lucky's and I was gin. One pink lady and how it turned them on.
Junk was trash, speed was swift, glue was pasted instead of sniffed. Coke and aspirin and wow, it turned them on.
Those days, whenever folks were feeling low, they knew that they could get a glow. Chasing away the vapor, laughing at the caper, putting Jeffrey Cotton in the Sunday funny papers. But now it's down it goes, around your windpipe and up your nose. Slip, swing, puff, and your cares are gone. Everybody today is turning on.
Hey, remember when I was up, kicks were tame, and amyl nitrate was some guy's name. Holding hands and smooching was turning on.
Horse was ride and roach was bugs. French connections were foreign plugs. Jiving to Eddie Duchin was turning on.
Those days when if your nerves were kind of shot, instead of going right to pot, you prayed to hold 'em steady, kept a Bible ready,
Took advice from Rabbi Weiss.
or Barry Bakeretti. With the world so much amiss, how can a whiskey be cannabis? Sniff, swig, puff, and your cares are temporarily gone. Everybody today is turning on.
Hey, remember when hash was fried and tea was brewed? Someone pushing was merely
Oh,
rude.
absolutely, but once a week, you cut the grass, and too much acid just gave you gas. Sniff, swig, puff, and your cares are temporarily gone. Everybody today is puffing.
But look what they're stuffing.
Hold it, Ma, don't touch that muffin.
God knows what your grandpa's snuffing.
Everybody today is turning on.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and his, three's company too. Come and dance on our floor.
Come and dance on our floor.
Take a step that is new.
Take a step that is new.
We've a lovable space that needs your face, three's company too. You'll see that life is a ball again, laughter is calling for you. Down at our rendezvous.
Thank you.
And now, for the feature number of the evening, the Hot Box proudly presents Miss Adelaide in her debutante.
He bought me the fur thing 5 winters ago, and the gown the following fall. Then the necklace, the bag, the gloves, and the hat. That was late '68, I recall. But last night in his apartment, he tried to remove them all. And I said as I ran down the hall, take back your mink, take back your pearls. What made you think that I was one of those girls? Take back the gown, the shoes, and the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat as all that. I thought that each expensive gift you'd arranged was a token of your esteem. But when I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. So take back your mink to from whence it came, and tell them to Hollanderize it for some other dame. Take back your mink, take back your pearls. What made you think that I was one of those girls? I'm screaming, take back the gown, take back the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat as all that. I thought that each expensive gift you'd arrange was a token of your esteem. But when I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. Take back your mink, those old worn out pelts, and go shorten the sleeves for somebody else. Have you seen Miss Adelaide?
Have you seen Miss Adelaide?
Dude, I just
I bring a message for her from Nathan. I wish Nathan would bring his own messages.
What's the message? Where's Nathan?
It's this way. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh was suddenly taken ill with,
A rare tropical disease.
yeah, that's not bad. Anyway, Nathan has to...
Nicely, what's the message? Where's Nathan?
The crap game is still going on.
Since last night?
Big Julie, being a large loser, doesn't wish the game to terminate. In fact, he is most insistent. So we find another place and the game goes on.
Oh, where's the game?
Are you looking for some action?
Not tonight. But I would like to talk to some of the guys before I go. You see, I gave my marker to somebody. I'd like to pick it up.
Oh, Miss Adelaide! Nathan is in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical aunt. Goodbye.
What? I don't understand. Sky, Nathan has to be here tonight. We're eloping to get married. Is it the crap game again?
You know Nathan. Why does that surprise you?
But he promised he'd change.
Yeah, change, mange. Look, why is it the minute you dolls get a guy you like, you immediately take him in for alterations?
What about you men? Why can't you marry people like other people and live normal like people? Have a home with
No, Miss Adelaide.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, guys like Nathan Detroit. Yeah, Sky Masterson. We don't belong in a life like that. So when dolls try to get with us, it's no good. I'll see you in a couple months.
Where are you going?
I don't know, Vegas maybe? I got a ticket on the late plane.
Will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Tell him that I never want to speak to him again and to have him call me here.
Look, why don't you just find another guy?
I can't. I love Nathan. Wait till you fall for somebody, you'll find out.
Yeah.
In other words, just from sitting alone at a table reserved for two, a person can develop the flu. You can bundle her up in her woolies, and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's all that her frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, a person can develop the flu. The flu. 103.2. So much virus inside that her microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. Just from wanting her memories in writing and a story her folks can be told, a person can develop a cold.
Jesus, slow down! Slow down! Slow down! Slow down. Okay, wait. Whew. Look, suppose we don't have the big meeting. Suppose no one comes at all. We will explain to the general.
We won't have to explain. It'll be very clear. I just want to get away from this whole place. To go someplace
where the sinners are all respectable and well behaved.
Ha. You saw what happened last night. They gambled. In our mission.
Oh, and someday they'll be praying there. Take a guy like Sky Masterson. He came to us seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
Did I know that? Oh, I knew it the minute he started picking on you. But I didn't know you were gonna get caught on him.
I'll get over it.
What do you want to get over it for? It ain't pneumonia.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
If you love him,
he will not be a gambler.
Oh, my sweet Sarah. I've always taken care of you. All I want is for you to be happy. Velvet, I can wish you for the collar on your coat, and fortune smiling all along your way. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Mansions I can wish you, 7 footmen all in red, and calling cards upon a silver tray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Standing there, gazing at you, full of the bloom of youth. Standing there, gazing at you, with a sheep's eye and a licorice tooth. Music I can wish you, marry music while you're young, and wisdom while your hair has turned to gray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. With with a sheep's eye and a licorice tooth and the strong arms to carry you
Miss Sarah, Brother Abernathy, how goes it with the soul saving? Tonight's the big meeting, isn't it?
Well, it's supposed to be. The general's coming, and, well, she's expecting...
The general's a tough doll, eh?
Well, very few people will be there. In fact, no one.
I don't think Mr. Masterson is interested in our troubles, AV. We've got to hurry.
Miss Sarah, you're forgetting something? But being a gambler, I never forget things like this. You hold my marker for 10 centers tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I'd rather you forgot about it.
I cannot watch your marker.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us say we're even.
If you don't pay off on that marker, I'll tell the whole stinking town you're a dirty vulture!
Nicely, where's the crap game?
Well, Sky, it's about a 10-minute walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
Wait a minute! Where you all going? I'm shooting crap.
Big Julie, you see, the boys are slightly fatigued from having been shooting crap for quite a while now, namely 24 hours.
I don't care who's tired. I'm out 25 G's, so nobody leaves.
Gentlemen, I began to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that he's a sore loser. It is merely he prefers to win. Right, Big Julie?
Give me the dice. I'm shooting 500.
Take 200.
I'm half dead. If you don't shut up, Big Julie will arrange the other half.
1 and a 1, snake eyes, you lose. And $50 for the house. But the dice are still yours, so you're lucky.
Shut up! Another 5!
Another 2.
Oh, here comes that big lucky roll. Snake eyes again.
Tough luck, Big Julie.
Well, that cleans me.
Oh, my God.
But I ain't through yet. I'll now play on credit.
Big Julie, the boys are real tired. See, me personally, fresh as a daisy, but...
Then I'll play you.
Me?
Yeah, you've been raking down on every pot. You must by now have quite a bundle.
Well, being I assume the risk, I should also assume some dough.
Detroit, I'm gonna roll you. Willy or nilly. And if I lose, I'll give you my marker.
And if I lose?
You will give him cash.
Let me hear from Big Julie.
You will give me cash.
Yes. Now I heard it.
Here's my marker. What did we do? Something wrong?
No. $1,000 signed X. Tell me, how is it you can write $1,000 but you can't sign your own signature?
I was good at arithmetic, but I stunk in English.
Well, this'll put you through Harvard.
I'm rolling 1,000, and to change my luck, I'll be using my own dice.
Oh, hey, your own dice.
I had them made for me, especially in Chicago.
Now, Big Julie, you know you cannot interpolate Chicago dice in a New York crap game, right, boys?
That is a breach of etiquette.
Show me where it says that, Emily.
Hey. Not that I wish to seem petty, but can I take a look at these dice?
Sure. Ta-da!
What? But Big Julie, are these dice, they're blank, there's no spots on them?
I had the spots removed for luck, but I remembers where the spots formerly was.
So you're gonna roll them and call them from remembering where the spots formerly was?
Why not?
I see no reason.
A 5 and a 5. My point is 10.
Well, I still got a chance.
Kenzie, come again.
I wish he'd fall down on a Zenzi.
A 10, I'll win.
A 10?
A 6 and a 4.
Which is the 6 and which is the 4?
Either way. Now I'm shooting 2,000.
I just remembered. I'm eloping tonight. Adelaide's waiting for me.
Get it up, Detroit.
How about letting some of the other fellas in on the fun, eh?
Not till I'm through with you. Ha 7, I'll win.
What a surprise.
Detroit, I'm gonna take it easy on you this time.
What do you mean?
I'll roll you for $1.
I'll take what I can get.
Well, would you look at that? Snake eyes, I lose.
Oh, for this, I gotta bend down.
Now I'm shooting 3,000.
Yeah.
3 G's. Put it down. Right there.
Wouldn't it be more convenient, you know, if I just put it right into your left pocket?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. $11.
Well, that cleans me.
Well, now I'll play one of you guys.
Yeah. You gotta give me a chance to get even with my own dice.
All right, Detroit. What are you gonna use for cash?
I will give you my marker.
Hey, you want Big Julie to put up cash?
Well, Nathan done it.
Yeah, of course I did it. What's the point of this game anyway?
Okay, take it easy, Nathan.
Him with his no spot dice. Somebody ought to knock the spots off him.
Nathan, don't have Big Julie have something to do with you.
Yeah, I'm on vacation.
You know what? Go ahead. Shoot me. Put me in the cement. At least then I would know where I am. Here, I rest my neck to set up a crap game. I even promised to get married on account of it. And look where I end up. Broke. In a sewer. Believe me, my tough friend from Chicago, there is nothing you can do to me that would not cheer me up.
Here they are.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Ah, fresh blood. Looking for some action?
Not at the moment, but I would like to talk to some of you guys.
We ain't talking, we're shooting crap.
I'm only asking for a minute.
Say, who is this guy?
That's the fella I was telling you about. He took the mission down to Havana.
Oh, I get it. Look, fella, why don't you go back to your cayenne tomato? You're sewing up the action around here.
Well, if you're looking for some action, how'd you like to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right-handed or left-handed?
How would I know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue.
Kindly return this to Carnegie Hall.
Look, you guys, tonight at Miss Sarah Brown's mission at 409 West 49th Street, they're holding a midnight prayer meeting. Now, I promised to them that I would deliver some sinners, and when it comes to sinning, most of you guys are pretty high up among the paint cards.
Well, I ain't wasting no evening, no hallelujah joint.
Look, if you won't do it as a favor to me, do it as a favor to yourselves. I can guarantee you the air in the mission's a lot cleaner than down here. And maybe it wouldn't hurt you guys to learn something other than the odds of making a four the hard way.
You've been reading the Bible too much.
Yeah, so what? Maybe the Bible doesn't read as lively as a scratch sheet, but it's twice as accurate.
My ex was a Jezebel.
I tried. I'll see you around, Nathan.
Sky, look, about that Havana business, I regret to inform you that I temporarily do not have the dough to pay you.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
What? I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Well, good up, Big Julie. I now have the dough to roll you again with my own dice.
Nothing going with those dice. He can't make a pass to save his soul.
Buddy, I don't care.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said with them dice, he can't make a pass to save his soul.
Well, maybe I can make a pass to save his. And yours. And yours and his. I'm gonna roll the dice. And I'm gonna bet each of you $1,000 against your soul. 1,000 cash against the marker for your soul.
$1,000?
Hallelujah.
If I win, you all show up to the midnight prayer meeting tonight. Is that all right?
So let me get this straight. If you lose, we each get $1,000. But if you win, we gotta go to this Mission Dallas Cabaret.
If I win, you will show up to the Save a Soul mission. One meeting.
All right by me.
All right, lay down your markers. Hey, you too, Nathan. $1,000 against your soul.
So, I don't even know if I got one.
You got one someplace.
Hey, how do you spell soul?
Oh, it's an S.
All right. Give me the
There's a U
dice.
in there.
And give me some room.
All right, come on, quit stalling and roll.
Yeah, Sky, what are you, turning chicken?
You see me roll for 100 G's. I got a little bit more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush. And yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck let a gentleman see.
Luck let a gentleman see
how nice a dame you can be.
How nice a dame you can be.
I know the way you treated other guys.
Luck be a lady with me.
doesn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart, she'd have a soul. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me when I bet my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite. Let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby. I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. 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 What's the matter? Roll the dice.
I ain't going to no prayer
Big Julie! You give your marker you, and if you welch, it will cause me little to no embarrassment. I am sure you do not wish to cause me embarrassment.
But if it ever gets back to Chicago, and I went to a prayer meeting, no decent person will talk to me.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Adelaide.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Adelaide, to nicely explain to you about tonight. I hope you're not still sore about it.
Please, let's not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people. We do not have to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Adelaide, what is this? You're my doll.
Your doll? Please, if that were not so amusing, one might laugh at it.
Sweetheart. Baby. Adelaide, how can you carry on like this over one lousy elopement?
It's no use, Nathan. I have succeeded in yours not being able to upset me no more. I have got you completely out of my...
Bless you.
Oh, Nathan!
Oh, Adelaide, baby, please, don't ever do that to me again. You and I are gonna be all right. After all, we love each other, and we're gonna have a home, a little white house, and a green fence, like the Whitney colors. Yeah.
Okay, Nathan, but we gotta do it soon. I got another letter from Mother today asking a lot of questions. She put in a letter for you, too.
A letter from your mother? For me? Dear son, Nathan, this is my first letter to you, although you have now been married to my daughter for 12 years. But I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters, and in my mind's eye, I can see you as you go down to work every morning at 7. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of an AMP. I'm not even the manager.
I was gonna promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you have to work to take care of your family. Adelaide and the 5 children and the one that's on the way.
Mother wanted me to visit her. I had to tell her that.
Dear, I am very proud to have you as a son-in-law. You are a good man, and I know you will always take care of Adelaide. Well, I feel like a heel.
Nathan, we can still make everything all right. It's not even midnight yet. It's 5 to 12. Let's get married right now.
Oh, Adelaide. Okay. Adelaide, no, I can't.
Why not?
Come on, Nathan, we're gonna be late. Come on.
Nathan, why can't we elope right now?
Because, I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, that is the biggest lie you've ever told me.
Oh, but honey, I promise you it's true.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me everything under the sun, then you give me a kiss and you're grabbing your hat and you're off to the races again when I think of the time.
Adelaide.
Goodbye.
Adelaide.
And I think of the way I tried.
Adelaide.
I could honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me. I love you.
Years of my life, I was a fool to give to
All
you.
right, already. I'm just a no good Nick. All right, already. It's true. So new,
So sue me, what can you do me? I love you.
You gamble it here, you gamble it there, you gamble at everything all except me, and I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air till you're back in the money again. When I think of the time
Adelaide.
gone by,
Adelaide.
and I think of the way I tried, I could honestly die.
Serve a paper and sue me, what can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, go ahead, hate me.
When
I
you
love
wind up in jail, don't come to me to bail you.
All So, call a policeman. All right, already. It's true, so new. So sue me. What can you do me? I love
Yeah,
you.
at it again, you're running the game. I'm not gonna play second fiddle to that, and I'm sick and I'm tired of stalling around, and I'm telling you now that we're through when I think of the time.
Adelaide.
Gone
Adelaide.
by, and I think of the way
Adelaide.
I try. I could honestly die.
Sue me, shoot bullets through me. I love you.
Was Nathan and Adelaide in a duet of desperation. Sorry, man. Sit back, relax. We're at the top of the stretch. It's good to be the MC.
Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
Oh, maybe your watch is fast.
General, I know what's wrong. I'm wrong. I failed. I've spoken to these people day after day, but my words
Come on,
haven't
all of
reached
you,
them.
let's go.
Maybe
Let's go, come on.
Welcome,
Let's go,
brothers.
let's go, let's go.
Welcome.
Let's go. You too, Big Julie, get in there,
Oh,
come
I'm
on.
sorry.
All right, is everybody here?
Yes,
Hey,
yes,
where's
thank
Nathan?
Probably a stool.
Ha ha, where's Nathan?
Present.
Here you are, Miss Sarah. 10 or more assorted sinners. Sorry, we didn't have time to clean them up.
Won't you gentlemen have a seat?
Hey, sit down!
Oh!
All of you.
Welcome tonight to the Save a Soul mission.
Here, here! Oh, just a minute. You guys, this is a mission, not Roseland. And I suggest that none of you indulge in any unpleasantness. Now, since I'm required to depart for Points West tonight, I'm appointing Nathan Detroit, Major Domo in my place. Nathan, anyone who does not conduct themselves in a manner according to Hoyle will be answering to Sky Masterson personally. And that means in person.
What a remarkable young man.
So remember that, you guys, and Brother Abernathy. Your dice.
Dice. Yes. We are honored tonight. Our meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to testify? Who would like to get the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Ben
Benny!
Huh?
Give testimony.
What the? I ain't a stool pigeon.
Oh, come, brothers. I know it is difficult, but let one of us give testimony to the sin that is in his heart.
Oh, Benny! Tell him what a bum you are.
No.
Benny!
Why y'all looking at me? Okay! Oh, wow. Well, I used to be a bad guy and a gambler. But I ain't gonna do it anymore. Thank you.
Don't you feel better now?
I'm all right.
Anybody else?
Big Julie.
When I was a kid, I was bad. As you can see by my, but then I went straight. As you can see by my 33 arrests and no convictions.
All right. All right.
Anybody else?
Harry.
No!
Harry the horse?
Yeah, Harry, yeah!
All right, all right! So, like when Sky was rolling for our soul.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson, he rolled us $1,000. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand. I do, General. He means that they're only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game. How wonderful! This whole meeting a result of gambling. It just shows how good can come from evil.
Amen.
Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Hasn't she, though?
Thank you.
I haven't finished my testimony. My sins is that when Sky rolled us for the dough, I wish I had won instead of having to come here. But you know what? Now that I'm here, I still wish it.
Anybody else?
We will now hear testimony from Sister Nicely Johnson. Sister Nicely Johnson.
Come, we don't fight.
Get up, you old broad!
Well, happened to me kind of funny. Sort of like a dream. Yeah, that's it. A dream.
Tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood and I hollered, someone fade me. But the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For the people who said sit down, sit down.
The people all said sit down, you're rocking the boat.
And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down,
Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
I sailed away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist, and there I stood, nicely passing out the whiskey. But the passengers were bound to resist. For the people of said beware, you're on a heavenly trip. The people of said beware, now beware, you'll scuttle a ship. And the devil will drag you under with the fancy tie round your wicked throat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down,
Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, A great big wave came and washed me overboard, and as I sank, and I hollered, "Someone save me!"
Oh, God, no!
That's the moment I woke up.
Oh, thank God.
Thank the Lord.
Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Said to myself, sit down,
you're rocking the boat.
and the devil will drag you under with the storm so heavy you'll never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down,
Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down.
So, Brother Brannigan.
Sister.
Sister Brannigan.
Thank you.
Anything we can do for you? Perhaps you'd like to give testimony.
Ugh. I will do my testifying in court, where I will testify that you ran a crap game here in this mission last night.
What's
Miss
crap?
Sarah, you were
Never
standing
heard
there
of
when
such
they
a
all
thing.
came out. You saw them. Aren't these the fellas?
honey.
I've never seen them before in my life.
There's a right broad.
Now, if you'll excuse me, we have a meeting to attend to.
I've never seen so many crap shooters spend so much time in a mission. I guess that's what they mean by holy rollers.
Thank you, Sarah. But people, I also have a confession to make. We did shoot crap here last night, and we're all sorry. Right, boys? Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm sorry. That was pretty bad.
I'm really sorry.
I was really brave of you. I was really brave.
But that is not all. I also made a bet with a certain someone that he could not take a certain doll to Havana with him. This I should not have done. Although there is no harm, seeing as I won the bet.
You won the bet.
Sure. He told me he didn't take the doll with him. Well, I feel better.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Oh. Hello.
Good evening.
I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiance.
I'm sorry. When are you getting married?
The 12th of November.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even get close enough to church to be laughed at. What'll I tell my mother?
Oh, your mother will understand. Just tell her the engagement is broken.
I'm afraid that might confuse her. Maybe I'll just tell her Nathan is dead and then say to it.
You can't carry hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide.
Like,
Try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the Bible, it tells us in Isaiah.
Oh, you got a boyfriend named Isaiah, huh?
Isaiah was an ancient prophet.
Don't tell me. Nobody cries like that over an old guy. Whoever it is, you got it bad. You know, when I saw you with Sky Masterson the other night. Sky? Oh, no, you're in love with Sky, you poor thing.
I thought I hated him.
I thought I hated Nathan, too. I still think I hate him. That's love.
Adelaide, can men like Sky ever change?
For 14 years, I tried to change Nathan. I always thought how wonderful he'd be if he were different.
I've thought about Sky that way, too.
But they just can't change.
You know, a little while ago at our prayer meeting, there were a lot of gamblers who acted as though maybe they could change.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean... Gamblers at your prayer meeting! Was Nathan Detroit there?
I think I heard that name.
The darling fellow with the glasses?
I think so.
How do you like that, rat? Just when he should have been lying to me, he's telling me the truth. Oh. Well, I'm glad I'm through with him. And you ought to be glad you're through with Sky, too.
I am.
Mm-hmm. Oy. What? Are we crazy or something? Wanna make us in Saks and Klein's a lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
At any vegetable market from Borneo to Nome, you mustn't squeeze the melon till you get the melon home.
You simply got to gamble.
You get no guarantee.
Now doesn't that kind of apply to you and I?
You and me.
Whatever.
Uh-oh.
Why not?
Why not what?
Marry the man today. Trouble though he may be, much as he likes to play, crazy and wild and free. Marry the man today, rather than sigh and sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow.
Marry the man today.
Marry the man today.
Maybe he's leaving town. Don't let him get away.
Don't let him get away.
Hurry and track him down.
Marry the man today. Give him the girlish laughter.
Give him your hand today and save the face for after.
Slowly introduce him to the better things. Respectable, conservative, and clean.
Reader's Digest.
Guy Lombardo.
Rogers Pete.
Golf.
Galoshes.
Ovaltine. But marry the man today. Handle it meek and gently. Marry the man today and train him subsequently.
Carefully expose him to domestic life. And if he ever tries to stray from you, have a pot roast.
Have a headache.
Have a baby.
Have 2,
6,
9.
Stop.
Marry the man today, rather than sigh and sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways.
Change his ways.
And change his ways tomorrow.
we'd like to thank our sponsor, Whirlpool, and viewers like you. Let's also hear it for Society Max and his orchestra band. Now, back to the happy ending.
Is this wedding gonna happen or what? I paid $50 for this mesenterim.
Oh, Nathan, come on!
Gee, Adelaide.
Let's go, people. Where's the wedding?
Holy smokes.
What's the matter?
I forgot to get a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan!
What about the Biltmore Garage?
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game. And the devil is using loaded dice.
Come on, sit down. Brother Masterson?
Yes, Brother Detroit.
May we use your mission to get married, Adelaide and I?
Of course, I'm married Sister Sarah and Brother Masterson. I'd be happy to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll lay you 8 to 5. You'll be very happy.
What Obadiah means is...
Obadiah!
That he wishes you every happiness, and so do I.
Oh, thank you very much. I know Nathan and I will be very happy. We'll have a little place out in the country, and Nathan will be there beside me every single night.
Achoo!
See you